Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. First video of 2025. So, as I mentioned in my New Year's wishes, I'm focused on how to deliver a simple method to help you to be more happy, to take control of your thoughts. I think the first thing that you need to really integrate, the first belief that you really need to integrate as a base to live your life is that it's not about you. We all think that we are the center of the world and we are the center of our own world, but we forget that everyone is as important as us. We are not unique, we are unique, but we are all unique. So nothing is about us. It's about life in general. It's about the planet. It's about all humanity. It's about the universe. It's not about us. So we are stuck in our ego. We are stuck in wanting to be right. We are stuck in our ways, in our conditioned mind, in our conditionings, in our beliefs, and because what we believe we are certain about. So we, when someone believes something differently, we don't accept it, and you have judgment and you have criticism and so on and so on. But it's not about us. They have the same right as us to believe what they believe. They also are the center of their own world, and they feel they are the most important thing in the world, as we do, as everyone does. So it's not about us. It's about letting go of that ego, letting go of this need to be right, and need to control everything, and need for our expectations and to fulfill our expectations, and that everything should be in accordance with what we want. It's not about what we want. It's not about us. I think this is the most important thing to understand and to live by. So it means that whenever someone does something that is not aligned with what you want, whenever someone says something or that touches your hurts, that makes you react, let go. Every time you feel you react, let go. It's not about you. It's so much greater than you. It's life. Life is a balance between all the humans and all the animals and all the plants, and it's life is something, is energy, and the best way to live is to be aligned with the energy, meaning not to resist what's going on, to accept it. And you can change it. You can play your part, and doesn't mean you can't have your goals and you can't work on what you want and so on. But you let go of your mind, you let go of your reactions, you stay open, and you embrace whatever, and you give your best, but you don't judge, you don't criticize, you don't resist to what's going on. You don't attach to what you want. You let go. And then I shared about how, of course, our thoughts create our emotions, and therefore create our reality, because depending on our emotions, we'll take different level of actions which will reinforce our beliefs, and so on and so on. So you have this pattern, this cycle, and I've heard that, and I've read about it, and many times I thought, okay, that's great, but sometimes when I'm feeling like closed, when I have a small energy or closed energy, when I'm feeling like a negative emotion, or disempowering emotion, I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like having good thoughts. I can't. It's just negative thoughts on negative thoughts. It's a negative cycle, and so I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to just change my thoughts, and even if I do it, it doesn't change my emotions. I'm like, yeah, okay, now I'm having positive thoughts, but because I don't really believe it, I'm not really like into it, right? It's all about believing. It's all about like the power of the decision that you're making, like a real decision to really believe that things are good and positive. If you just say it, it won't work. You have to really believe it. But when we are in a dark place, in a dark space, well, we don't have our power. And so this is what I want to share with you, is that when you are feeling like this, when you're already in that negative cycle, hopefully you can avoid it by being aware. And that's where meditation takes place, and being conscious about what's going on in your head is very important, because sometimes we're not even conscious and we just feel bad, and we don't really control it, and we're just like reacting to the environment. But when you are conscious, you can decide, and that can be a decision you can make right now. I decide not to suffer. I decide never to go again in a negative cycle, meaning I won't react to what's going on. I will be present. I will embrace whatever's going on, and I will be responsible for my state, because I am responsible. I'm not a victim of the circumstances. I'm in control of my inner world. And so being in control of my inner world, whatever is going on that I feel that there's a reaction, or my energy changes and so on, I relax. I relax and release. I let go. I remember who I am. I remember who they are. I remember that it's not about me. It's life in general. Life is going on, and that's life. It's okay. I decide to be positive. I decide to have positive emotions, to live in a beautiful state. And so if somehow the circumstances and your mind took control, and you reacted, and you're going into that negative cycle, and your energy changes, and you are closed, and so on, what you do is that you don't try to think to change how you are feeling, because when you are in a bad energy or in a closed energy, or you won't be able to just like believe like positive thoughts. First thing you need to do is to change your physiology. So as soon as you realize that you are in that negative cycle, you stop. You interrupt the pattern, and you do something totally different. You dance. You put your favorite music and you dance on it. You scream like yes, or whatever you want to do. You jump. You build that energy. You jump. You run. You do some sports. You use your body. That's the first thing, to get out of your mind, to interrupt the negative pattern. You use your body. You get back in touch with your body. You build up energy, because energy brings more energy. So using your body creates energy, and that energy then can change the way you feel, and the way you think. So the first thing is to use your body. And once you're building the energy and you're feeling better by using your body, then you can start, okay, wait. Now, all this was bullshit, right? It was fake. It was because remember that reality is whatever is going on in our mind, but it's not real. Reality is so much more. We just filter reality. So whatever you were saying in your mind that was negative is not real. It's just your mind, conditioned mind. So once you build up that energy with your physiology, by moving, by dancing, by doing sports, by whatever you want to do, by screaming, once you're building that energy, then you can actually have new positive thoughts and believing those thoughts. And you can start by saying, okay, now I know how I want to feel. I want to feel happy. Great. So I've changed my body. Okay. So I'm going to what's the quickest way to be happy is to help others, to contribute. What can I do for others? What can I appreciate about others? What is a little act of kindness I can do for others? So, and once, since you have changed your physiology and you have changed your energy, you will be able to do it. So it's very powerful. Your body, using your body is very powerful. Getting out of your mind, building up energy, and then doing a kind act, because you reconnect with your heart. So you reconnect with the global energy, and that will totally shift it. And remember, you can shift in 1 second. Sometimes we are in a dark place and we think that it's the end of the world, and we can even have like suicidal thoughts, or thoughts of totally lack of hope of the future, and thinking that we are the worst person on earth and that we have no future. All this is bullshit. It's in our mind. But as soon as you can change your energy, you can change your focus, you attach a more positive meaning, and you start to give, you get out of yourself and you focus on others, on giving to others, you can build up a total new energy. And taking action is key, actually, because when you take action, when you do something, it reinforces the belief. So let's say I say, okay, I want to help. I know I am a beautiful soul. And I have a destiny to help others. If you take action and you do a kind act, I don't know, you call your parents and you tell them you love them, and you send a message, or you write a letter to someone, or you feel gratitude and you express this gratitude to someone, or you make someone feel better. That's beautiful. Make someone feel better by making some compliments, by showing them their greatness, for example. Well, this opens your heart, and that will reinforce a positive cycle. And that's where you want to live. So the message for today was get out of yourself and use your physiology, use your body. That's the quickest way to be able to control your mind and to change your thoughts and your beliefs, is by using your body and changing your energy with your body. Don't try to do everything in your mind. Actually, if you are doing positive thinking in your mind, you are in your mind, and that's not empowering. You really need to get out of your mind. So maybe if you want to say something positive, go out on a run and scream it, or do whatever exercise and you say it out loud, what you want, what you believe, and you do it again and again until you have the change. Don't try it for 1 minute and stop. No, you go until you feel the change. Maybe it will be 10 minutes, maybe it will be 5 minutes, maybe it will be 1 hour. If you need to be 1 hour, do it. Don't tolerate suffering. Don't suffer. Don't stay in a dark place. You can't live in that dark place, because you will make horrific decisions about yourself, about others, about life. And therefore you will get horrific results, and that will reinforce those horrific decisions and beliefs. So make it a must never to stay in the dark place, not tolerate any negative beliefs and thoughts, and not staying in the dark place by using your body and then changing your thinking and your beliefs. Okay? So I wish you a great 2025. I hope the year started great for you. If not, use that tool, and I see you next week.